If you're raising a child today, the pressure to optimize every single moment of their development starts on day one. You want them hitting milestones, building motor skills, and learning independence before they can even walk. That anxiety has fueled a massive boom in the global toy market. Suddenly, everything aimed at toddlers is stamped with one specific must-have keyword: Montessori. The label comes from Dr. Maria Montessori, an Italian physician who developed a strict philosophy of self-directed practical learning in the early 20th century. Her original educational tools had very specific physical traits. Made of natural materials, they were simple and designed to teach one specific isolated skill. But here's the catch. The name Montessori was never legally trademarked. Over the decades, a rigorous clinical approach to child development was fully co-opted, turning into an entirely unregulated search term used to sell almost anything. Look at a typical modern e-commerce storefront today. A search for Montessori toys brings up a massive, dense wall of products. You will find authentic tools in these catalogs, items like simple wooden math beads and fraction circles that align perfectly with the original philosophy. But right next to those beads, you will see highly stimulating plastic electronic toys categorized on the exact same page. One catalog literally lists a 687-piece motorized Disney Wall-E remote control robot right alongside simple infant teething rings. This puts you in a difficult spot. You have to figure out the difference between actual cognitive development tools and standard entertainment products that just slap the label on their box to boost their search ranking. To navigate this, you have to stop trusting the title of the toy. Instead, you need to analyze the actual functional input the toy requires from your child. Let's start with the authentic tool, using those wooden fraction circles as our example. This chart maps out a child's effort versus a toy's developmental focus. We have broad play to targeted skill on the bottom axis, and budget to premium pricing on the side. The fraction circles land firmly in the top right quadrant. They require a specific set of inputs. The natural wood or metal materials drive the cost up, and the design is completely rigid. It exists to teach exactly one concept: fractions. The outcome of that rigidity is deeply embedded cognitive understanding. By removing flashing lights, sound effects, and branded characters, the child has the quiet space to develop intense focus and spatial awareness. But that single-purpose design creates a harsh trade-off. Once your child masters that specific skill, the toy is fully obsolete. There's almost zero long-term replay value. Authentic tools deliver highly effective, focused learning. You just have to accept that they require a significant financial investment for a narrow window of utility. That high cost is exactly why the Montessori-inspired category exists. These toys blend educational ideas with mainstream manufacturing to appeal to budget-conscious parents. Take a look at a reusable water painting book or a DIY graffiti bag from the same store. Looking back at our chart, the water painting book drops into the bottom left quadrant. The inputs here are drastically different. The financial barrier is much lower, and the materials are usually versatile plastics or reusable canvases instead of solid wood. As a result, these toys generate high immediate engagement. They are great for fostering general creativity and sensory exploration. The trade-off runs in the exact opposite direction. Because the toy is multi-use and highly stimulating, it dilutes the child's focus. It doesn't build the rigorous, independent problem-solving skills prioritized by strict Montessori doctrine. Inspire toys are excellent tools for general screen-free entertainment. Just recognize that you are buying versatile distraction, not a targeted educational curriculum. When we shift focus to the youngest demographic, newborns, the very definition of a toy changes from active play to basic neurological stimulation. Newborns require extreme visual simplicity. That is why you see products like simple, high-contrast cards featuring basic black and white geometric shapes. Biologically, this provides optimal stimulation. It gives underdeveloped retinas something to focus on without overwhelming their immature nervous system. The financial trade-off here is an incredibly short return on investment. Within a matter of months, newborn toys become developmentally obsolete. You are forced into a continuous cycle of replacing items the moment your child transitions to grasping and actual motor skills. You do not need to build an entirely wooden, premium playroom to raise a healthy, independent child. This scorecard measures two approaches against eco-friendly materials, budget, and skill-specific design. The purist filters for single-purpose, wooden items, prioritizing strict skill development over budget. The pragmatist embraces affordable, multi-use craft kits, sacrificing strict doctrine to keep children engaged without breaking the bank. Identifying which profile fits your household prevents the massive financial anxiety of trying to purchase every single product labeled educational. The true developmental value of a toy is never found in a marketing banner on an e-commerce website. True success depends entirely on whether the physical mechanics of the object perfectly match your child's immediate developmental milestone. A proper educational toy demands effort. The child has to do the playing, rather than sitting back while the toy does the playing for them. By focusing on the actual mechanics of play, you can confidently invest in the right tools for your child's cognitive growth, rendering the buzzwords on the backs completely irrelevant.